Good morning everyone, and thank you for inviting me to this year's AEV Conference. I'm disappointed I can't make it over to join you in person, but I wanted to send over a quick message to welcome you all to the Business Design Centre for your 5th annual conference. It's been fantastic to see your industry finally come together again in recent months. And while of course it's not all plain sailing, I've sensed the relief and indeed the excitement within the sector that you can at long last get on with your jobs and do what you do best. As well as looking ahead, today offers us a moment to reflect on the scale of the pandemic's impact on your business. During the various lockdowns, the information we received from the AEV painted a pretty bleak picture of cancellations, uncertainty, unprecedented financial challenge, and above all, a sector desperate to know when they could open their doors again. Your venues had to turn away guests for well over a year, with knock-on effects to all the professional, academic and creative communities you host, plus the local visitor economies that depend on you for footfall. Yet, despite facing these immense pressures, the AEV and its partners in the Events Industry Alliance were always ready to work with us, sharing intelligence and alerting us to risks, not to mention the venues who transformed almost overnight into Nightingale hospitals and vaccination centres. I'm very grateful for all your constructive engagement and want to say thank you for your unwavering partnership through the most challenging of times. During that time too, the AEV and its partners in the EIA have helped my department to raise the profile of this important sector in government more widely. We want to build on this and welcome the continued engagement from Rachel and her team as we make the case for the industry across Whitehall and as we shift from crisis response to recovery. Now, before anything else, we know that the sector's first priority is to rebuild consumer and buyer confidence. That's why I'm delighted that the government launched the Live Events Reinsurance Scheme, an £800 million safety net, which is allowing organisers to press ahead with producing events and in turn booking your venues. Business events are so important to our economy, pulling in over £31 billion a year, supporting hundreds of thousands of jobs and generating vast amounts of trade through their daily activities. And while public health rightly remains our priority, the recent simplifications to our international travel system, something I know many in the industry have called for, shows our commitment to safely reopen our borders and welcome back the business visitors who are so important to our economy. The government fully recognised the value of business events and, as the Tourism Recovery Plan makes clear, we are committed to our advocacy for them and to supporting the sector's long-term growth. I see that Rachel and the AEV team have lined up a really packed programme for you all, with room to discuss the challenges and opportunities which look set to shape the future of events. As we emerge from the pandemic, we want to work closely with you to ensure the sector can embrace these trends head on. We want it to be ambitious in its sustainability, offering quality careers for people of all ages and across the country, as well as being a sector that makes data-driven decisions. Throughout this process, I encourage AEV members to continue to share intelligence and ideas with us so that we can build an accurate picture of what's happening on the ground and in turn enable us to target our support most effectively. So thank you all for your time. I'm now going to pass you back to Sam and I hope you all enjoy the rest of the day.